A very good morning to you viewers. Welcome to Best Update TV, your number one update news channel. This is the breakfast table where we bring to you nuggets, information, education and lots more to get your day started on the right note and with the right vibe. As you know, I am Alakija Elizabeth. Do stay tuned. As it's Thoughtful Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about dealing with harsh comments. Too many times, people hurt us with harsh remarks, but the way we undo harsh remarks can change the hurt. It is important to understand why the person giving the harshness to you is choosing harshness instead of friendly criticism in a constructive way. The people who go around scolding others are generally not too happy themselves. All too often, they crave for being on top, for being better than others, feeling superior by putting others down. Harshness, scolding is revealing your weaknesses. If ever you are the receiving end of a good scolding, listen to the content and see if you can learn something from it, but never ever let the harshness or negativity into your heart. You don't have to accept negativity. You don't have to accept negativity into your heart. If I give you a ball and you refuse to take it, the ball remains with me. So, in the same manner, when someone calls you stupid, you do not accept the insult. You do not let it into your heart. The stupidity stays with the giver of the insult. So next time you meet some harshness, do listen to the message inside, then pity the person for his lack of insight in how to create a harmonious relationship. Do not let insult into your heart and not even to your mind. Let them keep the words they say and go on with your journey. Try to practice this little gem of wisdom. It's a great way to deal with harsh people intending to hurt others. On our poetry this morning, Accepting Who You Are by Insiya Batangwala. Accepting who you are. Before I became strong, I knew what it was like to be weak. How difficult it is to love yourself, to find the wholeness that you seek. Before I knew the light, I have had my fair share of darkness, where my world fell into a hopelessness and I didn't even know how to get through. For I have known the tears it takes, the courage to stand up again when you are broken down and bruised and you know nothing but pain. You forget to appreciate love if you haven't seen the hate, till you forget the meaning of smile and laughter and your heart is left a bit. I have known the strength and courage it requires to get it right, to face the things that hold you down and hold your head up high and fight. Before I was who I am now, I was someone I didn't want to be. I was lost, battered and defeated before I knew how to be me. And that's our poetry this morning. Let me know your view and how you feel on it. On to my favorite segment, Did You Know? The reason why it's my favorite segment is because I get to learn something new every day. So now, did you know that the majority of dust found in household is made from dead skin? Did you know ants stretch in the morning? It is part of one of the routines that the ants do. Did you know that only female mosquitoes bite you? This is because the required nutrition from their victim's blood is needed to develop their eggs. The male mosquitoes feed on nectars from flowers. Did you know apart from vitamin C, eggs contain every single vitamin? It also contains high traces of protein, fat and minerals. The egg yolk is also one of the few foods that naturally contains the vitamin D. Did you know cats can jump at a height of 7 times its tail length, which is approximately 8 feet high? Did you know owls cannot move their eyes sideways? Yes, this is because their eyes are too big to move in any direction. Instead, they turn their heads to see what is around them. The owl can turn its head at 270 degrees. That is all on Did You Know this morning. I hope you've got to learn something spectacular, something new that your mind haven't concealed before. This day in January 10, Nigeria, Audu Ogbe resigned as PDP chairman after disagreeing with President Olusegun Obasanjo on the handling of the Anambra crisis in 2005. On this day internationally, January 10, 1946, UN General Assembly meets for the first time in London. On this day, January 10, in 1917, suffragettes, the Silent Sentinels, first protest outside the White House in Washington, led by Alice Paul and the National Women's Party. On this day, in January 10, 1967, Edward Brooke takes his seat as the first popularly elected African American to the U.S. Senate. On international holidays today is National Houseplant Appreciation Day. What are the houseplant, that pot plants that you have in the house? Today is National Bittersweet Chocolate Day. Of course, get to experience that nourishing and beautiful taste of chocolate. Today is National Cut Your Energy Cost Day. If you're using too many appliances at the same time and you're running and eating so much energy, it's time to cut it down. Get the appliances that breaks energy. Today is National Save the Eagles Day. The eagles are one of the rare species of birds that we probably take for granted, but they are birds that you could study, learn their energy and a lot of things about them. Today is National Peculiar People Day. Also, today is Poetry at Work Day. Listen, read or write a poem at work today and keep the creativity gushing in all week. And that's all on our nugget this morning. Do stay tuned after I come back from a short break to bring you the headlines. I am Elizabeth Alakija.
Best Update TV is built upon core values that helps keep us together in this journey. Professionalism, integrity and commitment.
Welcome back to the breakfast table. The headlines. On the Daily Sun, INEC fears election shift over insecurity. Wike explains anger with PDP. I will be responsible as president, Obi pledges. One dead policeman shot as Yoruba Nation rally turns bloody in Lagos. Atiku Campaign Council dismisses allegation of money laundering. Fuel importation to end by 2024, says the federal government. Ebira leaders back Kogi government, warns monarch against ignoring query. Terrorists kill scores of security personnel in Kaduna as 6 victims of Edo train attack rescued. Banks suspend international transactions on Naira Visa debit card. Appeal Court President warns election tribunal members, vows to deal with anyone found wanting. Federal government to float 3 industrial parks earmarks 3.2 billion naira for first place, says the NASENI. Buhari campaigns for Tinubu in Adamawa, says Biani's election as governor will open doors for women. On the Vanguard headline this morning, insecurity. Polls may be postponed or cancelled, says INEC. On the Edo train kidnap, 6 victims rescued, says government. Make history, elect first female governor, Buhari charges Adamawa voters. DSS sued for arresting activists protesting bid to arrest Emefiele. Query. Prominent Ebira leaders side with Kogi government. On the sports, 2030 World Cup, Ronaldo to earn 200 million to promote Saudi joint bid. On Health Corner, COVID-19, fresh concerns as new Kirkins variant emerges. Long queues in bank as implementation commences. Power generation dropped by 7.6%. On the Punch headlines, cash limits. Customers protest as bank begins enforcement. How Yoruba Nation protesters converged 3 a.m. Members killed. Scarcity. Federal government orders NNPC to reduce petrol price. Gunmen demands 620 million naira ransom for abducted train passengers. Dokpesi, UK police deeping probe. Controversy surrounds airport incidents. Protesting poly, students block Ibadan road. Government intervenes. DSS director's wife orders Kanu governor candidate arrest. Finally, on the Nation headlines, why Nigerians should vote Tinubu, Shettima by Buhari. Kidnappers demand 620 million naira for 31 victims of Edo train attack. Made in Nigeria helicopters for inauguration before May 29. Sylvia seeks CBS special fund for modular refineries. Airtel Nigeria announces acquisition of 5G spectrum. Leaders condemned attack on Brazilian government offices. 7,000 nurses begin strike in the New York City. Withdrawal policy pushes up POS transaction charges. Polls strengthened, INEC warns. And that's all on our headlines this morning. Thank you for staying tuned to Best Update TV, your #1 online update news channel. I remain your host on TV, Elizabeth Alakija. Keep watching The Breakfast Table. Have a lovely day.
Best Update TV is built upon core values that helps keep us together in this journey. Professionalism, integrity and commitment, teamwork and innovation, creativity and service. Keep watching Best Update TV.